That is some stubborn grease. I reckon that's been there since '88. I gotta say, the rest of it is coming up really well. I didn't get any videos of the car because I was just one manning it solo by myself. But yeah, it did come up good. I will show you that in a minute. So much better. And then the engine bay, heaps better. Perfect. So I know this is a bit of a jumbled up video because you just saw me cleaning the engine bay and the under tray, but I got a new head, well, second-hand new, which is nice. It's very dirty, but I'm going to give it a real good clean up, and more importantly, all the journals look really good. So yeah, but yeah, gonna need some new roller rockers as well, but I've got some of them. So I'll clean that up, and then relay box is just about done. I've just got to re-crimp this with one of these terminals, put that in, like refuse it, and then these skinny wires, these 5 skinny wires, I'm going to replace with this 50 amp cable. So then, yeah, it'll be heaps better. And then tie it all into a lug, and yeah, should be good. All right, so Barra cylinder head that I got for $80, which is awesome. I started pulling it apart, but then I was like, you know, I may as well film it. So yeah, got it for $80. It had done, you know, 200,000 Ks, 180, which it looks pretty bad for wear, I reckon. These journals are good, but the roller rockers, if I can try and get these out. I've got a lot of pitting, and yeah, they're very not badly damaged. So don't know, I guess I'll just see how they clean up, but they do feel quite gritty as well. So I don't think I'm going to use them, but yeah, pretty much just it's a bit messy. I've got a lot of wiring stuff going on at the moment, but pretty much left side, right side, and then say if I just sit this one here, right side, left side, because when they go in the engine, you got to keep them all in the correct positions, otherwise it can lead to chewing the cam out. So yeah, then pretty much I'll just go through and like I will degrease this and pull it apart more, but I will just inspect all the journals, which it does look like there's a little bit of kind of pitting on this one, a little bit of corrosion. That isn't too bad. That's very dirty. Maybe it's been hot, let's say. But yeah, pretty much just gonna go through, just give them a light kind of clean up, and then I'll thoroughly clean all the oil and try and clean this as best as possible, because it doesn't look like it's been serviced on time, to be honest. So yeah, not going to use them. I'm going to use them out of my other engine that I've got, because I know that they're in good condition. So I can just go ahead and pull these out. And they don't have to be, I don't think you have to order them anyways, like keep them in correct order. I usually do. If I've ever had to do cams or just take them out, I usually do. So like on a couple of my other motors, I like to keep them all, and this one's a bit sticky. I like to keep them all, you know, in that same order, just for the fact of I know what goes where. So yeah, just fucking slide. They slide straight out, these lifters. See, yeah, carbon build up from not being serviced on time. I like to give them a spin them that way. Just makes them come out easier. So yeah, pretty much just fucking come through. And I did get some Califord cams, which will be nice. Should sound good, and hopefully make it go better, which would be nice. Sorry, just doing this fucking one-handed. Oh, see that? They pop off if you pull them too hard. That's alright, I can just, I believe they just pop back on like that. Just give them a bit of a, little bit of a wiggle. Hopefully that one comes out. Oh, no. That's alright. I'll get that one out. I hope they're not seized, because that would suck. Alright, so now I've got all the lifters out. Lifters and the rockers. Or whatever you call them, roller rockers. I guess, I don't know. That's what I'm going to call them at least. Now that I got all them out, you can kind of, it's a bit hard with no torch on, but then, yeah, you can see inside the lifter bores, you know, if it's dirty or scored or carbon build-up's really bad, but I think usually they're pretty good on the Barras. And then, yeah, head bolts, because they're not studs. Take all of them out, because I'm not going to need any of these either.
I think if you do need head bolts or factory, you know, certain factory things, just let me know, because I'll probably end up just throwing them all out at the wreckage or something, because I'm not going to need it.
Now, got them out. Then, what you do is you get your tool, take your valve springs off, which I've got. And then you go ahead and you screw it down to that. I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so far what I've found, little pro tip, it's an 18mm, and I'm actually doing it by hand. Yeah, so you got your, it's a bit hard to see with this phone camera, but yeah, that's your retainer right there. See if I can point it. That's the retainer. See how that just come loose? That locks on the valve stem and locks the retainer down. Little tip, as you're undoing it, hold your hand on the valve as well, just so it doesn't push the valve in, and it should just come out nice and smoothly and easily. Got all the exhaust valves out. They are all the exhaust valves, and then you just come through, and I like to just go through, push them all out like that. Then you can just come around to this side and you can just grab it, just nice and gently sit it down. Wow, that is very dirty in there, but that's why I'm going to clean them up. I think I'm just going to Scotch Brite them, clean them right up, get them looking real nice. And yeah, so pretty much you just go through, take all of these out, nice and gently. Just sit them down, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Take them all out, and then you can clean them all, get them all nice. Take all the rest of your valve stem seals out, and then that way you can replace them without risking scratching the top of the valve or anything. And then yeah, so that's all of them. And yeah, now there should be pretty much, it's probably a bit hard to see, but a bare head. Well, once I take these valve stem seals out, then it will be a bare head. So yeah, now it's just about nearly a bare head. Just got to get the valve stem seals out, which you can just grab and you just give them a bit of a twist, and then they should just come straight off, which I have noticed they tend to hold quite a bit of oil behind them, as you can see from the ones I've dripped. So yeah, that's what seals on the valve stem, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, so I ended up just having an old cheese container, which I threw all the old head bolts and valve stem seals in because they're all rubbish, and the aluminium will seal all the oil in, like the aluminium wrap. So yeah, that is a completely bare head now, so it can be fully cleaned, and yeah, all the valves and everything can be perfectly cleaned and made all mint. Everything can be cleaned up, and yeah, should be really good.
Wow, that looks way better already.
Yup. Alright, the head looks absolutely awesome. It's a shame that a few of those valves are leaking, but I bet you it's just carbon build up, like what's happened right there. You can see right in there. I bet you that's what it is, but when I drop the valves, I will be able to clean it up. I'll probably just Scotch-Brite it, and then I'll lap the valves in, and yeah, make it real nice. Still a little bit of dirt on a couple of them here and there, but like, well, not dirt, sorry, carbon, but like, yeah, it'll be fine. I could always just hit it with a bit of Scotch-Brite and clean it right up, but I'm really happy with, you know, how clean they are. So overall it should be really good. The other side's pretty good as well, but yeah, I mean, like, it'll do.